You were in a room full of people last week, and you've never felt more alone. Everyone was talking. Everyone was laughing. Everyone seemed to belong to someone, to something, to a group that had a place for them. And you stood there, present but invisible, smiling but hollow, close to people but connected to none of them. Or maybe your loneliness doesn't look like that. Maybe it looks like an empty apartment, a phone that doesn't ring, weekends with no plans, holidays where you are the one who has to find somewhere to go because no one thought to invite you. Or maybe it's deeper than circumstances. Maybe you're married and lonely. Maybe you have family around you, but nobody truly knows you. Maybe you've been performing a version of yourself for so long that the real you hasn't been seen in years. Whatever shape your loneliness takes, this prayer sees it. And more importantly, God sees it. God, I come to you with something that I rarely say out loud. I'm lonely. And I don't mean I want more plans on my calendar. I mean there is a deep, aching emptiness inside me that no amount of social activity has been able to fill. I can be in a conversation and feel like I'm watching it from outside. I can be in a friendship and still feel like an afterthought. I can be in a marriage and feel like the most intimate parts of me are living in a locked room that no one has the key to. This loneliness is not about being physically alone. It's about being emotionally unseen. And it's been with me for so long that I've started to wonder if there's something about me that makes people keep their distance. Something I give off. Something I lack. Something fundamentally disconnected in my wiring that makes deep belonging always feel just out of reach. God, is something wrong with me? I need you to answer that before the silence answers it for me. Because the silence says yes. The silence says, I'm too much and not enough at the same time. Too intense for casual friends. Too guarded for close ones. Too different to fit in. Too broken to be chosen. That's what the silence says. But what do you say? Your word says in Isaiah 43:1, I have called you by name. You are mine. By name. Not by category. Not by group. Not as part of the crowd. By name. You know my name, God. And you didn't learn it secondhand. You gave it to me. You chose it before my parents did. You whispered it into existence before the foundation of the world. And when you say my name, it is not the way the world says it, rushing past, half paying attention, already looking at someone else. When you say my name, you stop, you look, you see all of me, the parts I show people, and the parts I've hidden so long I almost forgot they existed. You see them, and you don't look away. God, I think the deepest wound of loneliness is not the absence of people. It's the belief that if people really knew me, the unfiltered, unperforming, unedited me, they would leave. And so I edit. I filter. I perform. I become the version of me that I think people can tolerate. And then I wonder why no one knows me. But it's hard to stop performing, God, because the few times I let people in, really in, it didn't end well. I was too honest, and they pulled back. I was too vulnerable, and they used it against me. I was too real, and they chose someone easier. And every rejection added another layer of armor until the armor became the identity and the real me got buried underneath. God, I don't want to live behind armor anymore. But I don't know how to take it off safely. So I'm starting here, with you. Because you are the only one who has never used my vulnerability against me. The only one who has never left after seeing the worst of me. the only one whose love does not fluctuate based on how interesting, useful, or entertaining I am. You love me when I am at my most unimpressive, and if I can learn to believe that, truly believe it in the deepest part of me, then maybe the loneliness doesn't have to win. Your word says in Psalm 139:7-10, "Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me, your right hand will hold me fast. There is nowhere I can go where you are not already waiting, no depth of loneliness so dark that your light cannot reach it, no room so empty that your presence cannot fill it. I have never actually been alone. I have felt alone, but I have never been alone. And today, I choose to let that difference matter. Before we continue, if this prayer is reaching a place in you that rarely gets touched, you're welcome to like this video and subscribe to Beyond Light. This prayer will be here every time the loneliness returns. God, I ask you to heal the wounds that loneliness has carved into my identity. The belief that I am forgettable, heal it. The belief that I am too much, heal it. The belief that I don't belong anywhere, heal it. The belief that deep connection is for other people, but not for me, heal it. Replace every lie with a truth from your word. I am not forgettable. You engraved me on the palms of your hands. I am not too much. You created the oceans and the galaxies, and you can handle all of me. I do belong. I belong to you. And that is the truest belonging that exists. Deep connection is not beyond my reach. You are proving it right now, in this very moment. God, I also ask you for something practical. I ask for people. Not a crowd, not 100 shallow connections. Just a few. A few people who see me. A few people who stay. A few people who don't need me to perform in order to earn a place at their table. People who ask how I'm really doing and actually wait for the answer. People who notice when I go quiet and come looking for me instead of moving on. People who aren't afraid of the messy, honest version of me because they're offering their own. I know those people exist, God. I know you are able to bring them into my life, so I ask you to arrange it. In your timing. In your way. But with urgency in my heart, because I don't want to spend another year performing my way through relationships that never touch the real me. God, I pray for everyone listening who has been lonely for so long they've stopped expecting it to change. The one who eats alone most nights and has stopped setting a second place. The one who scrolls through group photos on social media and feels the sting of being excluded from lives that seem to connect so easily. The one who goes to church and leaves without a single person asking how they are. The one who is surrounded by family but has never felt more invisible. See them, God. Not symbolically. Really. Let them feel your eyes on them right now. Let them sense that they are being looked at, not glanced at, not scanned, not scrolled past, but seen. Deeply, intentionally, with the kind of attention that says, "You matter. You have always mattered." God, as I close this prayer, I want to say something to the loneliness itself. You have lived in me for a long time. You have shaped my decisions. You have whispered lies about who I am and what I deserve. But you do not get the final word, because there is a God who sees me, a God who chose me before I was born, a God whose love is not dependent on whether I have 10 friends or none, and that God is here right now, in this room, in this prayer, in the silence I used to be afraid of. He filled it. And where He is, loneliness cannot stay. Not because the feelings disappear instantly, but because the truth is louder now. I am seen. I am known. I am wanted, not by the world, by the God who made it. And today, that is more than enough. In Jesus' name, amen. If this prayer made you feel seen for the first time in a long time, comment, "God sees me," and let those words settle in your spirit. If you want prayers that reach the places no one else talks about, please like this video and subscribe to Beyond Light. You were never meant to carry loneliness alone. And if you know someone who is quietly lonely, the one who seems fine but isn't, send them this prayer. It might be the first time someone reached into their silence and said, "I see you." May God fill every empty space in your life with a presence so real, it rewrites everything loneliness told you about yourself. You are seen. You have always been seen.